Thank you, Judith. Tonight, I want to share the first case I was ever involved with at Children's Law Center. The case involved a mom who was a born and raised Washingtonian. She grew up in Ward 7 and 8, just over the river there. She was recently divorced, raising two young children, a boy and a girl, born less than 2 years apart. Her daughter was doing well in school, but her son was struggling. He was diagnosed with autism, ADHD, and anxiety. But because his school wasn't the right fit, he was having behavioral issues. His mother would make surprise visits to the school and find him sitting in a corner doing nothing while the teacher worked with the other students. I want to pause here and repeat that. The school was keeping him away from other students, preventing him from participating in activities. He was eating alone in the classroom while his classmates went to the cafeteria. The school said he had behavioral issues, but they were different than how he behaved at home. It was as if they were describing a different child. And then to learn that he was left alone, without support from the very adults meant to help him learn and to grow, the mom was furious. What made it worse, no one was listening. The school didn't take her seriously. Then she found Children's Law Center. People started to listen once an attorney was beside her. Children's Law Center helped her son transfer to a new school. Once he was in the new school and settled, his mother said it changed his life. He started participating in activities, focused better in class, and finally was able to eat lunch in the cafeteria with the other students. As time passed, it was clear it was the right school for him. He did well in school, went on class trips, participated in off-campus vocational programs, and just enjoyed being with other kids. He was no longer excluded. And life got better for his mom, too. She was able to be fully present for both of her children. Now, I know all of this for a fact because that client is me. Before my son started in his new school, I was working evenings and weekends because there were so many emergency calls from the school asking me to come pick him up. It was hard. Hard holding a full-time night job when I was also taking care of my kids full-time. Now, so many parents felt this during the pandemic, but for me, it was my life for over 5 years. Once my son was in a better school, I decided to look for a day job. I started hitting refresh on the Children's Law Center career page, thinking, please let there be a job for me. It's a testament to how much I believe in this organization. And now to be part of helping others in my community, it's incredibly rewarding. As parents, we are the #1 champions for our children. Now I get to help more parents advocate for their children. And being a native Washingtonian, the parents and caregivers I work with feel comfortable confiding in me. I get to listen and continue to learn. And I attempt to help with any challenge that is impacting their family. Sometimes it's as simple as breaking things down for them because they just don't know where to begin. It's not unusual for me to hear, I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. I'm worried. I help them create a path forward and clear some of the hurdles that get in the way of them being able to be there for their kids. Earlier this month, I helped a mom find school supports for her child who has a disability. Last week, when I found out that one family didn't qualify for SNAP, previously known as food stamps, I connected them with a list of food banks who could assist them with food. And recently, I applied for utility assistance with a family whose electricity had been turned off. I am so thankful. The staff at Children's Law Center crossed my path when they did. My son graduated 2 years ago. Thank you. And he is doing well because this organization listened and stood by me. And now I'm so thankful I get to do the same for others like me and countless more who they'll help. Thank you.